Alright, so in Chapter 4 Season 2, obviously if you bought the Battle Pass, you could get some free quest rewards. Now, at first, this sounded like a really cool idea, since with each batch of weekly quests, you actually got rewards for doing them. So in theory, it was actually pretty sweet. However, in actuality, it kind of stunk, because, for example, let's say you wanted this skin right here, the Rumbling Thunder style of Thunder, you had to wait. And the farther down the list you got, the longer you had to wait. This Stealth Stray skin right here, you had to wait weeks for. So in that regard, it was pretty painful. Yes, it's cool to get rewards when you do the weekly quests, but waiting on some of these cooler things was a pain in the butt. And that brings me to the ultimate reward, the Bubblegum Highwire skin style. So I did a review and gameplay on Highwire way back at the start of the season, and I said this was the best skin in the Battle Pass because of this style. However, I couldn't confirm that because I couldn't play as this skin until last week. So if you completed all your weekly quests, last week was the first opportunity to unlock this style. However, I was out of town when that happened, so I'm going to do a review and gameplay right now. Let's see if she's worth it. So here's the default Highwire skin. It says Chaos is a game and she always wins. And just in case you forgot, she does have a hood down style, and that's why I think this is the best skin in the Battle Pass, because it's the best of both worlds. You got the bunny ears if you like that, but if you don't, her hair is revealed and she looks amazing. However, if you don't like either of those, there's a third option. You can put the Pack Leader Highwire style on, which is also pretty sweet. So you can be a fox, I think that's a fox at least, you can be a bunny, or you can be a normal human. Now, here's the Bubblegum Highwire. Unfortunately, she does not get the Pack Leader in this style. So it's the same as the first style, except it's got these awesome pastel-like colors. Almost Easter vibes. A really clean light blue, some pretty sweet pink, and a lot of white mixed in there as well. But again, if you don't like that style, and this is my favorite, right here, the hood down. Look at how sweet that is. I absolutely love this color scheme. And if you have all the super levels, let's see how she changes. You can see the hair does turn purple, and then it does turn green, and then that goldish color. Now, as for her back bling, both styles do go with this one. So you've got the pink Bounder one, and then the oh, it's a wolf. I thought it was a fox. And then the secondary style Mr. Wolf. Again, both colors do match, although I'm not a fan of this back bling at all. For the pickaxes, the Plasma Core claws, I don't think this first style goes with them. The secondary style matches more closely, but I'm just not a fan of these pickaxes at all. Now, sadly, her glider does not seem to have a matching style. They're pretty much the same color schemes on both, but I'll go with the first one. We'll see how that looks. The contrail's pretty cool, though. That still matches. We'll equip that. And sadly, the wrap does not match at all, so you'll definitely want a new wrap. That is not even close to matching those pastel colors. So for a wrap, you could use the Enigma one. That looks like it would match phenomenally. Let's equip that. Now, another one that could work is Bubbly Bombs. Again, same color scheme. I don't know if this one's going to work quite as well. We're going to compare the two. So Enigma or Bubbly Bombs. So we're going to roll with this right now, and then we'll do some combos, because like I said, I don't like the pickaxes nor the back bling, and the glider doesn't really flow. So we'll make some combos as well. Let's go take a look real quick. So the contrail does look pretty sweet. You can see those almost band-like tracers flying up, and the color scheme is purple, pink, and blue, so that's not bad. The contrail colors are just a little darker than what the pastel-like colors on the skin are. How about the Unseen Air Drifter? Yeah, I figured this one would be a bit too dark, so that's why we're gonna have to pick a separate glider. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but it's just darker in color. Okay, so here we go. The first style, again, is the hood up, and the back bling surprisingly doesn't look that bad. It matches that light blue color quite nicely. And you can see the pastel colors on full display. Now, I guess if you don't like light blue and pink, then you might not be a fan of this. But to me, it's a beautiful color scheme. She looks really clean here. Pickaxes, surprisingly, don't go that bad either. Again, though, these are not my favorite ones. I'm not a big fan of these gloved pickaxes. However, there's no denying that it does look pretty good. See what they look like in the dark. Back bling glows nice, so do the pickaxes. See a little bit of contrail on there. It's been a while since I ran these, so let's see if they have a splash. I think they do. Yeah, nice light blue. Okay. Here she is from the front. You can see she's got some pink glasses on, the big old bunny ears. How about the wrap? So when you aim down sights, all you see is blue. Unfortunately, you can't see the pink pretty much anywhere. The pink is the bottom half of the skin. So for a wrap, I think you want a more lighter blue. But this one doesn't look bad. It's more pink than that blue color. But in the overall scheme of things, I think this one matches quite nicely. You can see when you zoom out, the pink goes with the pants, the blue with the shirt. Pretty clean there. Now as for the Bubble Bomber, I think the color scheme's a bit too dark. The pink looks way darker. The blue looks good. If it was more blue than pink, I think this would be perfect. Again though, zooming out, it doesn't look too bad. I think I much prefer the Enigma though. Okay, so here she is with the hood down. Now, something I didn't realize, I don't know if I mentioned this in my original review, but the bunny ears actually fold down. And to be honest, I don't really like the look of that. Now, this, of course, is without a back bling. So maybe in my original review, I had a back bling on at all times, and it kind of blocks that. But I'm not a big fan of those bunny ears just draped over the back like that. But I'd just prefer if those ears weren't there at all, just the hood on the back. Again, when you aim down sights, you see a majority blue, just very little pink on her hands, and that's about it. But the hair, of course, is the highlight here instead of seeing the bunny ears. Looks really clean, in my opinion. And from the front, she also loses her glasses. So again, the pickaxes go great if you like these kind. And the wrap looks pretty good as well. One of the best parts about this skin, though, is the emote, Sweet Shot. I could listen to this song all day. It's one of my favorite songs. Surprisingly, it's also not copyrighted. The dance is pretty good, easy to do. I could do that in real life. So as for a custom combo, I think the bold bar would be great. This is like an Easter pastel color scheme. Looks perfect. Now as for some gliders we could use, the cuddly Cloud Cruiser looks pretty good. It's pink, but it's also got some light blue around it. This one, the Queen's Cloud Carriage, looks really clean. It's got a lot of that blue color mixed with just a little bit of pink. If you prefer all pink, the Chop Dropper, although kind of scary, matches quite nicely. And then we got two really clean pastel colors. The KO Cruiser, look at this. It's got some yellow mixed in there, but everything else is perfect. The light blue, the pink. And then lastly, the Fresh Flyer. Now it does have a lot of purple mixed in there, but very clean. So I think I'm going to go with the Queen's Cloud Carriage. Let's try that. Okay, so here's the pickaxe. I love the sound of the crowbar. Very clean there. Pastel-like. We already saw the wrap. I stuck with the Enigma. Let's check out the glider. Queen's Cloud Carriage. Okay, so the blue is actually a lot lighter in-game. In the locker, it looked like that nice pastel blue. I still like the deploy animation on this, though. So do I think this skin style is worth grinding 11 weeks of quests for? I think so. Like I said, it's my personal favorite skin style in the entire Battle Pass. But the fact that you can only use it for a few weeks, that kind of stinks. Because by the time we've unlocked it, the season's nearly done. And who wants to use last season's skins on a new season? Most people probably wouldn't do that. By the time the next season comes out, you're using those Battle Pass skins, and you more or less forgot about the ones from the previous season. So yes, I think the quest rewards were cool, but at the same time, it does kind of stink for all the skins you unlock super late. You don't really get to enjoy them that much. With that said though, this is definitely my favorite skin in the Battle Pass. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is Tabor.
Spotlight larger than life. I'm holding that title. I'm vital. I'm vital.